As the PlayStation 5 enters its 5th year, the next generation of gaming is truly coming into its own. With developers now fully harnessing the console's capabilities, 2025 promises to deliver some of the most groundbreaking gaming experiences we've ever seen. From long-awaited sequels to fresh new IPs, the coming year will give PS5 owners plenty of reasons to grip their DualSense controllers with excitement. Let's dive into the 10 most anticipated PS5 games that will define gaming in 2025. First up on our radar is Marvel's Wolverine, the highly anticipated action-adventure from Insomniac Games that promises to do for Logan what they did for Spider-Man. Create a definitive superhero experience. Developed by the studio that mastered superhero games with Spider-Man, Marvel's Wolverine takes a darker, more mature approach to the adamantium-clawed mutant. The game features a visceral combat system that makes full use of Logan's healing factor and berserker rage. Insomniac is leveraging the PS5's haptic feedback to make each snict of Wolverine's claws feel satisfyingly tactile, while the adaptive triggers add resistance when he's slashing through enemies. The game's storyline is set to explore Logan's complex past while introducing iconic X-Men characters. Next in line is Death Stranding 2, Hideo Kojima's enigmatic sequel that continues the strange and beautiful journey through a fractured America with returning protagonist Sam Porter Bridges. Building upon the foundation of the original, Death Stranding 2 expands the Strand gameplay with new traversal mechanics and an even more interconnected multiplayer experience. The emotional narrative picks up years after the first game, with Norman Reedus returning alongside a star-studded cast including Lea Seydoux and Elle Fanning. The PS5's power allows for even more impressive environments and physics-based interactions, making the desolate landscapes feel more alive than ever. Kojima Productions has hinted at more action-oriented gameplay while maintaining the thoughtful, meditative pace that made the original so distinctive. Charging into the third spot is Monster Hunter Wilds, Capcom's next evolution of their flagship hunting series that takes the franchise to new heights with a truly open and reactive ecosystem. Monster Hunter Wilds revolutionizes the series with a seamless open world where ecosystems and weather patterns dynamically affect both hunters and monsters. The game introduces new mounting mechanics with the Secret Species, allowing for unprecedented mobility across vast environments. Combat has been overhauled with more fluid weapon transitions and reactive monsters that adapt to player strategies. The PS5 version boasts minimal loading times and stunning environmental effects that make each biome feel truly alive. Online co-op returns with expanded features, allowing hunters to coordinate more strategically than ever before. Fourth on our list is The Elder Scrolls VI, Bethesda's long-awaited return to Tamriel that promises to redefine open world RPGs with unprecedented scale and player freedom. After years of anticipation, The Elder Scrolls VI finally brings players back to the fantasy realm of Tamriel with a massive open world that dwarfs its predecessors. Bethesda has rebuilt their creation engine from the ground up for next-gen hardware, enabling detailed character models, realistic weather systems, and environments teeming with life. The game features an evolved skill system that responds more naturally to player actions, along with deeper faction relationships that genuinely impact the world. The PS5's SSD virtually eliminates loading screens, allowing for seamless exploration of dungeons, cities, and the vast wilderness between them. Arriving in fifth place is Kingdom Hearts 4, Square Enix's continuation of the beloved Disney Final Fantasy crossover that shifts the action to a startlingly realistic new world called Quadratum. Kingdom Hearts 4 marks a stunning visual leap for the series with photorealistic graphics powered by Unreal Engine 5. The game introduces a more mature story featuring Sora trapped in Quadratum, a Tokyo-inspired realm existing between reality and fiction. Combat has been completely revamped with more dynamic movements, environmental interactions, and expanded Keyblade transformations. Square Enix has promised deeper Disney World integration with more authentic storytelling and gameplay variety. The game takes full advantage of the PS5's 3D audio to immerse players in its diverse worlds, from familiar Disney settings to the mysterious urban landscape of Quadratum. Swinging into 6th position is Indiana Jones and the Great. Circle, Machine Games' adventure that brings the legendary archaeologist to life in a globe-trotting narrative set during the golden age of his expeditions. This first-person action-adventure captures the essence of Indiana Jones with a perfect blend of puzzle-solving, exploration, and cinematic combat. Set in 1937 between Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Last Crusade, players embark on a worldwide adventure to uncover the mystery of an ancient artifact. The game nails Indy's improvisation style with weapons ranging from his iconic whip to environmental objects. Machine Games has crafted historically authentic locations with incredible attention to detail, from Nazi-occupied temples to bustling marketplaces. The narrative delivers the humor and heart that made the film so beloved, with Troy Baker bringing a fresh yet faithful take on the legendary character. Sneaking into 7th place is Assassin's Creed Shadows, Ubisoft's ambitious, dual-protagonist adventure set in feudal Japan that lets players experience the era as both a shinobi and a samurai. Assassin's Creed Shadows finally brings the series to the highly requested setting of feudal Japan during the turbulent Sengoku period. Players alternate between 2 playable characters, Naoe, a disciplined female samurai, and Yasuke, an African-born shinobi with unique stealth abilities. The game's dual play system allows for unprecedented approach variety, with Naoe excelling at open combat and Yasuke mastering shadow tactics. Ubisoft Quebec has created a visually stunning recreation of 16th century Japan with densely detailed cities, serene countryside, and cherry blossom-filled temples. The game's narrative explores themes of honor, duty, and rebellion against Templar influence during a time of great social change. Claiming the 8th spot is Dragon Age, the Veilguard, BioWare's return to Thetis that promises to reinvigorate the series with a fresh storyline and modern gameplay while honoring its deep lore. Dragon Age, the Veilguard introduces players to Rook, a new protagonist with the unique ability to resist the powerful magic of the Veil. The game features a completely revamped combat system that balances tactical decision-making with more fluid, action-oriented encounters. BioWare has crafted their most visually impressive world yet, with ancient elven ruins, opulent Tevinter architecture, and dark, twisted realms beyond the Veil. The companion system has been deepened with more meaningful relationships and party dynamics that evolve based on player choices. The PS5 version boasts significantly improved loading times and visual fidelity over previous-gen consoles. Blasting into 9th place is Metroid Prime 4, Nintendo's long-awaited return to the first-person adventure series that, in a shocking industry move, is releasing as a timed PlayStation console exclusive. In an unexpected cross-platform release, Metroid Prime 4 brings Samus Aran's first-person adventure to PS5 with stunning visuals and immersive gameplay. Retro Studios has created a mystery-filled narrative that expands on the Prime trilogy's lore while introducing new scanning mechanics and exploration tools. The game perfectly balances combat encounters with environmental puzzle solving, creating the series' signature sense of isolation and discovery. The PS5 version takes advantage of haptic feedback to make each weapon feel distinct, while 3D audio enhances the atmospheric sound design. The game maintains the series' Metroidvania structure with interconnected areas that reward backtracking and experimentation. Rounding out our list at number 10 is Star Wars Outlaws, Ubisoft's open-world adventure that puts players in the boots of a cunning scoundrel operating in the criminal underworld between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Star Wars Outlaws offers an unprecedented opportunity to live out the fantasy of being a rogue smuggler in the Star Wars universe. Players control Kay-Vess, a resourceful outlaw navigating a dangerous galaxy alongside her companion Nyx. The game features a dynamic reputation system where actions affect standing with iconic criminal syndicates like the Hutts and Crimson Dawn. Ubisoft Massive has created multiple planets to explore, each with unique environments ranging from seedy cantinas to wealthy criminal strongholds. The gameplay combines third-person shooting, stealth, and persuasion with exhilarating speeder. Bike chases and space battles in Kay's ship, the Trailblazer,